If you can climb a mountain, you can do anything. Anything you want to do, anything you want to put your mind to, that's it, you can do it. You can conquer whatever needs to be done. I had a bit of a rough childhood. I got bullied a lot at school and things went on at home, so yeah, the Respect Project definitely helped.
Respect Project is a funded project by the VVU, and it's to help young people have tools for the future, help them have emotional resilience, help them look after themselves. It's just a holistic program that caters for all the needs of young people and hopefully put them on the right path.
The VVU Funded Respect Project teaches young people life skills, teamwork, emotional resilience, confidence and accountability, all over an 8-week period that culminates in a week-long residential in the Lake District, where they can put these skills into practice.
Today we're at First Sight in Colchester, celebrating all the achievements of the young people who've taken part in the 2024 Autumn Respect Project.
So when I found out I was accepted, I was really happy. But then as the days got closer, I started thinking, I was just very anxious and shy. I didn't really want to speak to anyone. I was in that mood of, right, if I keep my head down, I don't have to talk to anyone. But it ended up I did talk to loads of people there, so it was definitely worth it, I must say.
At the VVU, everything we do is based on evidence of what works, and we evaluate our projects to understand the impact they have on young people. The Respect programme is a really good example of an evaluation. One of the ways this is done is by giving young people a questionnaire at the start and end of the project, for example. This one is based on a well-publicised scale of well-being, and it can tell us if there's any change from before or after an intervention for the young person. For this Colchester project, 82% of young people had improved their well-being at the end compared to the start.
I surprised myself. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm not going to be able to, I'm going to get like to the first bit and I'm tired, I'm done, rolling down the mountain to get out. But I actually managed to make it and I was really proud of myself afterwards. I loved it. It was so peaceful and just calm, and the views were amazing as well.
The teachers messaged me saying, what you do for the project is life-changing. The difference in Toby, I've seen him smiling so much more and holding his head up high and really proud of himself. The difference, and the parents have noticed the difference as well. That's made the project worth it.
Because I walked into school then on Monday, and then Miss was like, did your mum get a phone call? And I was like, no. She was like, you've been accepted to go to the Lake District. And I was like, yeah, pretty excited. My favourite thing to do is like climb mountains and views and stuff. It was quite fun.
In outdoor settings, adventure and wilderness therapy programmes involve activities where young people work together to overcome a challenge. These activities are proven to have a high impact on improving mental health, cooperative behaviours, self-esteem, social skills and attitudes, and in turn reducing young people's behavioural difficulties and their overall risk factors.
I've got more like opportunities to do in the future, because like before there was like nothing to really do because I didn't know anything about it, but after there's like more opportunity to do now. So
Regan is awesome, right? That kid has got so much energy and such a big heart. He is such a nice kid, always willing to help everybody else, and I think he's not had many opportunities. He grew up a lot. He calmed it down a lot. He's become a lot more mature. I'd love for Regan to come back and volunteer because he's just a nice kid.
I've made a load of new friends. I've grown my confidence and everything, and I'm not really a nature person. I do anything to miss nature, and being out there without my phone, I didn't even think of my phone once. It was just like a really good experience to have, and with the people around me, it was like really enjoyable. The views were absolutely stunning. It was like something out of a fairy tale or like a movie I've seen, and I was like absolutely amazed by it. It's like emotion you can't really explain because you've got to like do it to feel it. It's just an amazing feeling. I've always been a bit worried about my future because I'm like, what happens if this doesn't go ahead? But now I can see that I can do the volunteering and I can do it properly, or I can do my plan A, but I now have a plan B because of this project, and I think that's really helped it. I think there were multiple reasons why people were picked, and I know mine was picked for confidence, and I know that has changed, so I think it's definitely worked.
Yes. Adrian, very quiet, very timid, had trouble getting to open up. But it's just general shyness because she is such a motivated kid. She helped everybody, she's just a great kid. And you give her a challenge, she's like, yep, okay. And she does it, it's just awesome.
Social skills training teaches such skills as active listening, problem solving and effective communication, supporting children to think before they act and helping them to understand other people's perspectives on their behaviours, while using strategies to manage impulsiveness, for example, or aggression, and so to help regulate their own behaviour. Research from the Youth Endowment Fund suggests when projects like the Respect programme help children to develop these skills, the young people are far less likely to become involved in crime and violence in the future.
Well, I was put forward by my school when I was 13. Bruce was my leader, which was awesome. He's really funny and he gets to you by being really funny. He's a bit like my surrogate dad now, it's amazing. Yeah, it was the best thing ever. It was the best thing that could have happened to me, really. He taught me that if your life is this long and you're here and there's a little thing that happens, so, you have an argument with somebody, is that going to affect you tomorrow? No. No, it's not. You're not going to be thinking about this in 2 months' time. It's going to be just a little blip, it's just going to be a little thing, and you'll move on and you'll get over it. And it's just putting those things in perspective that really helped.
I think I learned that if I have the right mindset to it, I can actually push through and do it.
Yeah, I really liked it, yeah. And the views, they're gorgeous.
It was amazing.
Through our research, young people consistently tell us that they want access to more trusted adults to talk to. When a young person is vulnerable and needs support, having an adult in their life that they can turn to in those moments can make a really big difference. Evidence shows that mentoring, for example, can work to impact the likelihood of a young person becoming involved in violence in their future.
I wanted to go back and volunteer, and when I was asked to go back and volunteer, it was being that person for every young person on that trip. That's all that mattered to me. It's so important that they have somewhere that they can go where they aren't judged, where they are safe, where they can be themselves. Coming back was easily the best thing I've ever done with my life. 100%, and it will forever be the best thing that I will ever do.
Without the VVU, the Respect project just wouldn't happen. The impact it's had on those kids' lives is life-changing. It's given those kids tools they were going to need for the future.
I'm immensely proud. I don't actually think I can put it into any form of words other than I'm just profoundly proud for all of them, all the time.